Radioactive Skittles presents The Stonettes, a glowing production. Created and voiced by M.S.T. Price.
Who's Big D? He's this dickhead named
Carl, who thinks he can hide behind Big D because it makes him cool or whatever, but inside, he'll always be a Carl. And Carl, as it turns out, are easy to take down.
Is Carl our competition?
Good one. Wait, that was an actual question? Competition? Psh, man, we're out of his league.
He was, however, one of the only major party suppliers around when we first moved into town. But it didn't take too long to usurp him.
It was a ruse de guerre. That's French for ruse of war. It was a quiet, strategic takeover. How did we accomplish that? Easy.
Before we could take out Big D, we had to wipe the board of all the minor drug dealers in the area. We like to think of ourselves as agents of karma. So the crime always fits the punishment.
First on the hit list was Uncle Benny, a 40-something loser who liked to sell drugs to teenagers at parks. Ask Uncle Benny for candy, and he'd pop your prescription pill out of a Pez dispenser for $5 a piece.
To take Uncle Benny out, in competition, not to kill, we had Dig Dug follow him around for a couple of weeks, and Dougie found out Benny's a creature of habit who comes down every Tuesday at happy hour to dine at Edam's, the local burger joint, which sits across the street from the park he never, ever goes to because, frankly, you don't eat where you shit. That, and Edam's being a popular burger joint, you will always see a squad car in line at the drive-thru. We just need to get a couple of kiddos alone.
How about those teeners over there abusing the playground equipment? You know, like the three climbing up the slides, or the two dangling off the sides.
No, we're looking for a couple of innocents. What I mean by innocent was we needed kids that have learned the no taking candy from strangers rule, but don't have sense enough not to buy candy off strangers. Kids between the age group of 8 to 12, essentially teenagers with lunch money and allowance to spare. I know it sounds bad, but let me be clear. No children were harmed, well, intentionally harmed, in the making of this bust.
Do you feel weird about doing this?
Don't make it sound worse than it is, Morphine. What better way to take drugs out of the hands of children than by using them?
We just need to lure a couple of tweeners over to us. But how do we do this without being creepy?
I, for one, am feeling weird about the rush I'm getting off this.
Really? Kinda digging it. Is there any group in particular that's caught your eye hair?
I'm not gonna choose spouses on the climbing net.
They might do.
So, Asti, one more time. What was the plan you came up with?
Okay, so we divide and conquer. Heroine, you stay on this bench so you can keep an eye on Uncle Benny while creating interest with the spazzes you pointed out. Morphine, you can take the bench facing the slide so you'll be the first thing the kids see when coming down. I'm gonna go sit over there on that empty swing by the group of kiddies hanging out on the monkey bars. Each of us will take one lolly to suck on as an enticement. Let's see if we can lure the little suckers over with the promise of a lolly.
Evil.
Genius.
Love it. Now hand over my sucker. I got dibs on grape.
Cherry me, please.
I got dibs on cotton candy.
Ew.
Ugh. You can keep your dibs on that nasty-ass cotton candy.
To each their own. Here's your lolly, my lolly, and I snagged us 3 extra for later. This is gonna be so much fun! I wonder how long it'll take.
Whoa. I know.
They came from everywhere!
Hi. Do you got any more lollipops?
Sorry, we only had these 3.
Aww.
But we can tell you who we got them from.
Who?
Uncle Benny.
Uncle Benny?
Why, you haven't heard of Uncle Benny? He's the local candy man. We may not have any candy to give you, but the candy man can. He's got all sorts.
And it just so happens that he's sitting over there across the street at the picnic bench outside Edam's. See that guy dipping his fries in goop at the table one over from the nice policeman?
Guy with the man purse?
Man purse. Yes. I know for a fact he always keeps his candy in his satchel.
He's got lollies, Skittles, M&Ms, Tootsie Rolls, even cotton candy.
You name it, he's got it.
If you hold out your money and wave it in his face and shout out the candy you want, he'll have to give it to you.
Candy!
Make sure to always look both ways. Wow, they're already over there. Damn, those little bastards are fast. Where did he come from? Where did she come from?
Hey kids, what are you two still sticking around here for? Go get some candy.
I don't have any money. I don't get an allowance. I'm not allowed to cross the street.
Well, now I just feel bad. Ugh, pity is such an icky feeling. Make them go away.
Listen, kids. We lied. We have a few extra lollipops, but didn't have enough to go around, so don't tell the others. Elsie?
But
Alice?
I got orange, lemon, and raz. Orange and lemon. Good choices.
Now take them and run. Hide them from the others.
Thanks.
Hey, let's go watch this takedown from the minivan for the little suckers realize there's no actual candy and start pointing us out.
Perfect! The kids are hounding him. They're waving their monies in his face, pointing at his bag. Uncle Benny's looking stressed. He's abandoning his food and moving away from the table. Ooh, the popo's getting curious. They're approaching. Now they're pointing at his bag.
I'm surprised the kids' parents haven't realized. Oh no, I stand corrected. They're running over to collect their children.
Never mind them. Watch Benny. He's starting to get squirrely. Why does he keep eyeing the table?
Maybe he wants one last fry.
No, I think he's calculating his escape route.
You think he's going to try to clear the table and book it?
No way an out-of-shape middle-aged man is going to clear a table. But if he were to try and jump on the table and over, he should be able to... Oh, watch. See? He's going to...
Wait, what?
His foot landed in the fry basket. He's skating.
Ooh.
Faceplant.
I didn't know your body can twist that way. He's like a pretzel.
So when he flopped over and hit his head on the bench and landed on the ground, was that ketchup that went flying, or...
Blood. Definitely blood. But he's still moving, so that's good.
Yeah. One of the officers just got done checking his bag and is removing his cuffs, so he must be fine. Looks like we won't be seeing you for a while, Uncle Benny.
Goodbye, Candyman.
See ya, loser! You can make a great piece of man candy in prison.
You don't think we just traumatized a bunch of kids, right?
Traumatized? No. Pissed off because they didn't get any candy? Yes. Taught a valuable life lesson about why not to jump on top of a table? For sure.
Hey, why are the kids all pointing at the park?
Oh shit! They just noticed one of the kids we give the lollipop to.
How'd they spot him from all the way over there?
I told him to hide, not flaunt it at the top of the slide.
Uh-oh, they're coming for him.
Poor kid is in a world of his own sucking on his lolly. He has no idea they're coming for him.
He sees them now, but it's too late. Kid's mid-slide.
He's tossed the sucker and climbing back up.
Climb, kid, climb!
Too late. They're on him.
And they caught him by his leg.
Oh, now they're dragging him around the slide.
Out of sight of parentals. Brutal.
See, he should have been like that kid who picked the lolly off the ground and ran.
Hopefully the little girl we gave the other one to is smarter.
Nope. They just tracked her down by the swings.
Well, we're just gonna have to let nature take its course on this one.
No good deed goes unpunished.
Yep.
So who's next on the list?
The list was quite extensive, but we managed to whittle it down. And I gotta say, some of our tactics were pretty creative. Like in the case of Gap.
Gap got his name because he covers you during insurance gaps. Meaning when your insurance won't cover your unsightly habits, he will. He sold mostly prescriptions, so we really didn't pay him a lot of attention until he started branching out into our world of selling designer drugs. But his party drugs were nothing more than...
Shit, and it gives you the shits since the cheap bastard cuts his drugs, meaning he adds laxative powder, to your order to make it look like you're getting the same amount you paid for. We found that out when we sent a sample anonymously to a lab for testing.
Aren't most of the drugs we sell already cut with fillers? Sure, but we test our products to ensure our party supplies are of the highest purity and potency available on the market. When you buy from us, you can be safe in the knowledge that our products are free from any additional additives, which in return lowers your risk of overdosing.
Not only is cutting for the sake of boosting your profits morally objectionable and potentially lethal, depending what a drug is cut with, it can really mess you up. That is why it is really important you know what you're taking and who you're taking it from, and why that fucker Gap had to go.
Since Gap cuts his shit, I figured we should cut some shit of our own. So we concocted a little something using some household ingredients.
Do you think we made enough fake cocaine?
Should be. It's about a nickel's worth of prison time.
Why the fake cocaine? We couldn't justifiably spill real cocaine on a biking trail because, like, duh. The environment is already fucked up as it is. So of course Morphine came up with a master plan that's environmentally friendly, but equally effective.
So, the plan was fairly straightforward. We just needed a couple supplies. Some fake cocaine, 3 large zipper bags worth, headlamps, and carpet shoes. As in, I glued carpet samples to the soles of our old sneakers to cover our tracks. In terms of execution, it was a walk in a state park. All we had to do was slip into the woods undetected at 3 a.m. and hike it over to Gap's camp. Dig Dug's right. I can't see Gap's camp from here, which means He could probably see us if he stumbled out of his tent to take a leak, so dim your headlamps. We should get off here and hike it up that hill over to him. Careful not to slip on your way up. Carpet shoes don't exactly have grip.
Ow!
What did I say?
I was being careful. Stupid blackberry thorns caught me by my backpack and pulled me into them. Ah! Ow! My hair's stuck.
Need me to cut you loose?
No, I think I can yank myself free. Ow, 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 ow. Ah, split my hair. M.S.T, your knife? Go ahead and hack at it. Alice? Did you just hack my hair?
You said.
I was talking about hacking the branches.
Calm down. There were only split ends.
They're split now.
No, see here? Look, see for yourself.
That was a lock of my hair. Give me that. Thanks a lot.
Why would you want to keep a lock of your own hair? That's kind of weird.
We can't leave any DNA evidence on our coke trail now, can we?
Alice, make sure you pocket that clump over there, too.
Huh?
I was just fucking with you. You're good.
Asshole.
But seriously, Alice,
Camp a stone throw
pocket the clump.
Trail when you're hiding out from the authorities. Did someone say something?
I didn't say anything. Did you say anything, Alice?
Nuh-uh.
See? No one said anything.
What is with these dealers half-assing everything? No wonder we have bad reputations. You never hear about a smart drug dealer.
He's probably high.
Morphine's high and you're always tripping.
Then he's just plain stupid. Why is he hiding from the cops again?
Outstanding warrant, robbed the place. Maybe kept touching himself in public and skipped out on a court appearance. I don't know. Who cares? Point is, he's about to get found. Okay, I say we're close enough now to start spilling a line of faux coke. I say we start by spilling a little at a time and we make the line grow fatter as we go. We should have enough to cover the 15-minute walk back to the trailhead. Start with the coke in my bag, then we'll do yours, Alice, and in Harris if needed.
Ooh, can I help, boy?
Knock yourself out. No, M.S.T. You don't want to sprinkle it too evenly. We want to make it look like it was dropped on accident. Like so. Finding evidence is like an art form. You have to be in the moment. If you don't believe it happened, then the cops won't believe it happened. And always, always make sure there's nothing that leads back to you. Oh, so tired. Only got 3 hours of sleep.
Sounds about right. Should I make the call?
I already went ahead and called a non-emergency number and left the cops an ominous tip about a trail of mysterious white powder.
Cool. How long until they get here?
I left the tip around 20 minutes ago, so they should be here in 10. Where's Hera? Did she roll out of bed yet?
M.S.T! I'm gonna go around and set up the lawn chairs.
Where's Alice?
Setting up lawn chairs so we can watch the bus go down across the way.
Look what she did to my hair. She took off a chunk on both sides.
At least she made them almost even.
Not funny.
Morphine! Heroin!
You, Edwina Scissorhands. Look what you did in my hair.
I think we should be more concerned about what I did to your bag.
My bag?
Please tell me you didn't puncture the baggie of coke inside.
There was a pile of white powder by the entryway, so I checked outside and the powder leads from the trailhead across the overhead bridge, down the bike path, through the cul-de-sac, and straight through our door.
There's a line of faux coke leading to our house?
Please tell me no one called the cops.
I already did.
Damn it!
They should be here in 5 minutes.
Okay. We just need to somehow erase the line of faux coke leading from the cul-de-sac back to our house. Any coke left on the bike path is fine because everyone uses it.
Should I get the broom?
We don't have one. I accidentally squashed up the car after we swept out the garage. Hose?
Can't. The hose won't reach. It's not long enough.
Leaf blower?
We don't own one. Vacuum?
I'll grab it and meet you both outside.
Is it plugged into the extension cord?
Yep.
Give it to me.
You're
No, wait!
supposed to.
It's smoking!
Whoa.
Fire! Fire!
Turn it off!
Turn it off!
Holy shit.
Better idea. I'll be right back.
Bring the fire extinguisher. How did this happen?
You're supposed to detach a lift-away canister, otherwise you vacuum up rocks and kill our vacuum.
I didn't know.
Because you never vacuum.
Fuck! Guys, don't panic. I brought the hand vac.
Hand me the extinguisher.
Alice, start sucking.
It's not sucking! Someone forgot to charge it.
Oh, crap.
What are we gonna do? The police are gonna be here any minute.
If we don't have anything that sucks, then we need something that can blow. Blow
Blow
dryers.
dryers. Thankfully, the blow dryers were all cordless and fully charged. Blow faster!
I'm trying.
Mine only has 3 settings!
Wasn't too long after he blew the last fake coke away from her house did the cops roll up across the street at the head of the trail, bringing with them their loyal canines, who as planned reacted to our fake cocaine, leading authorities straight back to Gap.
How do we manage to hoodwink a well-trained police dog into believing the coke was real? Simple. I cut the faux coke with hemp powder. To the nose of a police dog, hemp powder has the same identical scent to marijuana as they both derived from the cannabis plant. Now, since weed was legalized in Washington State in 2013, canines are now trained only to detect large amounts of weed, or in Gap's case, hemp powder. Sure, when they ran a test on the powder trail, they found out the coke was a fake, but by the time that happened, Gap was already being processed for the real drugs they found on him. Who'd that leave next? The biggest douche of them all, Big D.
At the height of his reign, Carl was a 27-year-old entrepreneur. Due to his illicit dealings, he was able to open a dive bar downtown called Bangin' Hooch. Naturally, Carl split his time between harassing single women at the bar which he himself operated and partying up at the local clubs with his pal Rufy. You know, the date rape drug? So he had to do what any self-respecting drug ladies would do. Remove them off the list. How, you ask? Well, with a dive bar, if you could catch a disease, you could catch a Mickey. All we had to do was pick a booth in the corner with a great view of the bar and the other tables, sip our beers, courtesy of Carl's sexist pretty girl discount, and wait for the random single lady who was going to be the victim to Big D's advances, and whose drink we were going to spike. Single chick in the cut-off Sleater Kinney band tee approaching the bar.
Carl's taking notice.
What's he doing with his eyes?
I think he's going for a smolder.
Those are his bedroom eyes?
But he's not blinking. I wish he would stop. It's making me uncomfortable for Miss Sleater Kenny.
She doesn't seem to have a problem as she's taking a seat at the bar. That won't pose an issue for you, right, Heroine? When you go to spike a drink with all those potential witnesses seated around?
Not at all. Wasn't a problem when I spiked both your beers just now with table salt.
Damn, you're good.
Whoa, impressive. And salty.
All in a wrist.
Uh-oh.
No!
Aw, man.
Blue Caraco's in play.
Looks like she ordered a blue Hawaii.
What shit luck? Why is it shit luck? Well, Rufinol pills since the 90s have been sold as a light green pill with a blue core. Once the core is dissolved in a light-colored liquid, it will make the drink blue. To circumvent this problem, most people use the same knockoff dye-free Rufinol, the same generic stuff Carl uses. For our plan to work, Mickey needed to witness her drink change color to make for a better performance and a pleasing aesthetic, so we opted for the true blue dyed Rufinol.
Great. Now we have to figure out how to detract Carl's attention from her to someone else.
I think someone else just entered. Miss Sureslip is sure to get his attention.
She sure got my attention. She's hot and single. Can I Mickey her? Just to be clear, when I say I want to Mickey her, I mean I'm gonna plop a pill in her drink, but I don't plan on drugging her. I'm gonna stop her from drinking the laced alcoholic beverage and blame Carl for spiking it. Then I'll come out on top as woman of the hour. Win-win. Except, Carl loses. But I win.
Your enthusiasm concerns me, but sure.
Awesome!
Tuck the pill in your sleeve when you're ready, just flick. Ew! What a sleazeball! Carl's lifting his shirt to fan himself to show off his abs or lack thereof to Miss Sheerslip while still chatting up Miss Sleater Kinney.
He may be playing the field, but Miss Sureslip is coming out of the left.
Damn! She's with Miss Sleater Kenny. Ah, well.
Oh, look! There's another single lady coming in. Status on Carl's rebound?
He's barely paying attention. He's too busy watching Miss Sleater Kenny and Miss Sheerslip make out.
Let's just see what she's ordering anyway.
She's ordering a bottled beer. Ugh, I'm getting bored.
How am I supposed to drop a Mickey down the neck with a beer bottle? That's it. The next potential Mickey fizzles out, I'm spiking my own drink.
Whoa, Hera, let's not get rash. I won't make a liable witness on Stan, and we all know it.
Guys, the couple moved onto a table, and Carl's eyeing skirt and blazer.
I thought she came in with the guy in the suit.
Clearly not. Big D's rebounding hard.
What's he drinking?
A martini.
Nice, clear. That will do.
He's polishing a new glass.
He didn't polish our glasses. Dick.
He's pouring the martini, and he's hand-delivering. Yes!
Looks like we finally found our Mickey.
Oh no, snafu. She's waving him off. Hold on.
Pretty girl discount for pretty girl. Enjoy.
He's not taking no for an answer. Oh good. He's setting the glass down in case she changes her mind.
His inability to respect the word no is only going to sell this thing.
Look at him grinning stupidly to himself as he leaves. So hopeful. So pathetic. So over.
We're up, Morphine. Time for a little gaslighting. Alice, do you and distract Carl.
Happily.
Hi. I don't know how to say this, so I'm gonna just come out and say it. My sister and I saw...
Your drink spiked.
What? What? The one I've been drinking?
No, not that one. About that time, I waved my hand over a glass and dropped the roofie in. No, this glass. The one the bartender just brought over. I saw him drop something in as he was carrying it to the table.
Look, your drink's turning blue.
Oh my god! That's why he was being so pushy. I told him I didn't want a second martini, but he kept insisting I take it because it was part of some sexist pretty girl discount.
Ugh, what a pig.
He kept gesturing to my glass.
That's when I saw him drop the pill in.
Yeah, now that I think back, I'm pretty sure I saw him do it. What do I do?
What you do is stay here, call the cops, and tell them what happened. Do it discreetly so the a-hole doesn't have a chance to run.
I'll do that right now. I can't thank you two enough.
No thanks necessary. Morphine? Text Dig Dug, we're ready to roll, and let's grab Alice. Oh, I see an uncleared empty table with 2 sets of shot glasses. I'm gonna bag of souvenirs. Be right back.
Ready to roll. Alice!
1 sec. Pretty brand new here. So, Carl, could I get a shot of Adios, motherfucker?
Huh? Oh, yeah, sure.
All set.
Alice, time to vamoose. Our ride's here.
Ready.
What about your drink?
It's for you. Keep the change.
Why'd you give him a 20, man? He's going away. He won't need it.
No worries. It was the first bill I pulled out of the tip jar.
Nice touch. Big Day went away for a couple years, as weirdly there were no working cameras in Bang & Hooch, and since Mickey swore she saw him spike her drink, well.
Didn't take him long to figure out who sent him behind bars after we took up territory, which is why, every so often, he sent a member of his crew to intimidate us in a sad attempt to retake the streets. We took care of them easily. Some returned, and the others, well, they just went missing. Do I care to elaborate? Nah, man. I'll leave it up to your imagination.
In less than 6 months, we had all the players cleared away. I almost felt bad. Almost. But then I thought about how one would rarely think about flicking away a pissant off the dinner table, and when it comes down to it, that's just what Big D is. Just a regular pissant.
Couldn't there have been an easier way to take out the competition? Sure. We could have left anonymous tips to the police department about their whereabouts and shady activities. But here's the thing about being a fellow drug dealer. We don't rat on each other. Instead, we set each other up to fail, which is not only expected, but encouraged. Look at that pathetic loser slinging crack in the dark in a back alley by the dumpster outside his old bar. Sad.
Good doing business with ya. Come on back if you like the taste of Big D.
Like, did Carl just proposition him?
Gross, I think he just did. How unprofessional.
I see he's retired from banging hooch.
Dude.
Fuck those bitches, man. I didn't...
Anyway, Tweaker dude, I wouldn't take that if I were you.
Unless you're cool with catching venereal disease.
What?
What the fuck?
You see, our friend Carl just got out of prison like a day ago, you know? So like, where'd he get the goods so fast?
Like, I think he might have pulled it out of his person.
I don't know who the fuck Carl is, but...
That's exactly where he pulled it out of.
Gross. No deal, man.
Hey, wait! It's all bullshit!
Is it Carl? Is it really?
Well, isn't it the Tripp Sisters? Been looking forward to this moment. Being face to face with the 3 people who fucked up my life. Correct me if I'm wrong, because I only got this information secondhand from some of my friends you had both terrorized and brutalized.
Sounds about right.
You must be heroin. I can tell by the unveiled metaphorical spoon hanging from your choker. You're morphine. Well, weed is a dead giveaway. And you, with the feigned innocence, the weird high voice, must be LSD.
Great deduction, Carl.
Hey! Carl died, and you sent him to prison. The name's Big D.
Like, what exactly does the D stand for?
Dumbass.
Dipshit?
Douchebag?
No, that's right. It stands for dickhead. So what exactly are you here for, dickhead?
I'm here to take back what's mine.
Oh, you mean our territory?
So you're here to start a pissing contest?
You're gonna need a bigger D.
What the fuck did I ever do to you bitches? You robbed me of my liquor license, my joint. You got me barred from the clubs and pubs downtown. Why? Why?
You had the deed to the boardwalk.
And we didn't feel like paying rent.
So we took it. Basic Monopoly. Added plus, we got to sweep your friend Roofie from off the board.
Let me get you bitches straight. You came after me because I dealt rupees. Yeah, you spiked some chick's drink convincing that crazy bitch that I did it. Then sometime later, you hypocrites roofied one of my men.
A good salesman always tries his product.
So you mug him and leave him stranded in Iowa?
Right. I wonder where he ended up.
Whatever. Consider this your cease and desist notice. From here on out, this is Big D's territory. Comprende?
Listen, butt fuck. No one cares.
If I see your blue candy cross mi camino,
It's not gonna be all good, man.
Get us, bitch?
We'll see who's the bitch after I own your asses. Let the turf war begin.
We'll drink to that.
Did he just seriously storm off?
What a douche. So a round of adios, motherfuckers?
Let's make them shots. We'll use his glasses.
Read my mind.
Next week on the Stonettes. Are we taking Carl's declaration of a turf war seriously?
Consider it on.
Yeah, okay.
That's a hard no.
We've got nothing to worry about.
I dare him to outsell us.
Why the fuck is Carl selling the South End of Mart?
Always a pleasure doing business with you ladies.
He's outselling us.
Promotions?
I'm here to make the big money.
As far as Big D is concerned, he's left totally impotent.
Like poof, gone.
Ha 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 ha! I'm over it. Look who's taking the ass for someone who could get it on. Peace, bitches.
Subscribe, use your favorite podcast app, or stream episodes at radioactiveskittles.com.
Remember, dare to party.
See you next Tuesday.